This is The American on ESPN Plus from the campus of Southern Methodist University in Dallas, Texas. The SMU Mustangs host the Vanderbilt Commodores. Alongside DePaul Hall of Famer and NBA veteran Stephen Howard, my name's Chris Maikowski. Stephen Vandy comes in with a relentless defense. SMU coming off its best performance of the season so far Wednesday against UNLV.
You're right, Chris. An exceptional performance against an all-around good team in UNLV, and they're going to need carryover against a Vanderbilt team that's coming into town with that SEC physical brand of play. Vanderbilt is an exceptional defensive team, so they're going to need a good all-around performance to come out with a win today on the Hilltop.
Our spotlight player for Vandy is the SEC preseason player of the year in Scottie Pippen Jr.
Yeah, we got a marquee matchup today in the point guard position. As you said, preseason player of the year, and his play thus far has backed that up. He's a capable three-point shooter, but more of a scorer than a facilitator, and he looked for him to get his teammates involved late. But I'd look for Scottie Pippen Jr. to seek his offense early and then facilitate to his teammates after he gets them going.
As far as that guard battle on the other side, SMU has its own All-American candidate in Kendrick Davis.
Yeah, Chris, and Kendrick Davis has been playing with extreme confidence of late. His last 5 games, Davis has been shooting 48% from the three-point line. Right now, Davis is third in the American Conference in scoring at 20.2 points per game. The Mustangs need another breakout performance from their All-American today to come out with a win against a very capable SEC team.
The Hilltop Security starting lineup for the SMU Mustangs. The same starting 5 they had on the floor Wednesday against the Runnin' Rebels. Notable, Stephen, Jalen Smith received his first start Wednesday, back there again today.
And he responded, going 4 for 5 from D. He's shooting 50% from the three-point line on the year. Turn you over and then they speed you up. And you see right there an unforced turnover, something that you can't have. Those offensive possessions with no shots on the rim.
Pippen, not only a great scorer, but an outstanding distributor.
Good
this time he really had it stolen.
Good anticipation there by Davis. Almost got a pick 6.
Ball on the ground, kicked around. SMU comes up with it. Nuttall, all the way to the rack against 2 Commodore defenders.
Oh my goodness. Zach Nuttall has been struggling since donning the Mustang jersey, but that is something that will definitely, you see him get the ball in transition, pick up the loose ball, go up with authority on 2. We need to freeze frame that poster, pose, look, man, Zach Nuttall awaking everyone on the Hilltop with that thunderous dunk.
There is a ton of big-time college football today, Stephen, but that must make the top 10 on SportsCenter.
Absolutely. I mean, that was a football play. He went through and demolished contact on that play. Looking at Tyron Lords over there smiling with Kendrick Davis. I mean, when you play and you get poked on like that, you know it, and you know you're going to get it from your teammates.
You mentioned that nap earlier from the mob.
Man,
I think they're awake now.
Hey, if they're not up after that, nothing will awaken the mob.
Vanderbilt trying to counter after the delay. It might be good for them.
Now up by 11.
There's your double-digit lead, and now can you really pull the train away from the Bulls? Not easy to do. But that is in the hands of North Texas now, and they will continue to put some backcourt pressure on to slow down a Bulls team that would ideally like to be already in their offensive set.
They really have not allowed Buffalo to get ahead of steam in their attack. Mbala into the corner for Williams. That one from 3. His second straight make. Is it time for Williams to heat up for Buffalo?
Still not too late. You've got 8.5 minutes left to go, and if Jonathan Williams puts the struggles in the rear view, he's got plenty of time to carve out a comeback opportunity.
You'd have to think Buffalo, like you said, with plenty of time here, would have at least one chance, one run at this. North Texas is going to do their best to try and snuff that out before it happens. That one well off the mark from the get-go from Bell. Easy rebound for Buffalo.
Bad decision by Bell. The three ball has been way off tonight, and you really needed to use more of the clock. What you're doing there is inviting the Buffalo Bulls to come back into this game.
Mbala for three. He connects. Here come the Bulls in Denton.
Well, we've talked a lot about Mbala and his rugged tenacity on the rebounding front, but he's also a catch-and-shoot three-ball guy. And yes, this game now has a chance to get very interesting.
Quick 6-0 run due to back-to-back triples. One from Mbala, one from Williams. Can North Texas stifle the run? That's the man to potentially do it with Perry on the wing extended. Works to the right, down goes baseline. Nice pass to the top of the key. Now McBride from three. That's a run silencer for North Texas.
Do you think he felt good about the release? McBride was already in the process of admiring his shot when it left, but the Bulls come right back, and that three ball will keep you in games.
Now both teams heating up from beyond the arc. We had seen the law of averages playing out after both teams were red hot to start this game. Then toward the end of the first half, heading into the start of the second, defenses reign supreme. Now both perimeter games heating up.
I think Bell is done shooting threes. He's going to go to work inside or get the ball out on the wing to teammates. And there's Tyler Perry with a nice opportunity, but the defense on the inside stymied him.
Jack with the block. Buffalo stayed with it, though North Texas had the rebound. And because of that, there was a foul and contact drawn. North Texas has free throws coming up. Don't go anywhere. Buckle up. We've got a fun ending to this one on the way. The three balls dropping for both sides late into the second half here at the Super Pit.
President Bush, Laura Bush, enjoying the game here tonight at SMU at Moody Coliseum. You know, before the pandemic, they were very frequently in attendance here at Moody Coliseum. Didn't really get to come out to a game last year, but great to see him here.
Well, what a thrill for all of us. And you left home this morning, you didn't think you were going to be sitting 5 feet from President 43 of the United States of America.
No,
Pretty cool.
I know it's old hat for you.
No.
Hobnobbing with the president.
Yeah.
But, yeah, absolute thrill. And it's a thrill for these kids as well. You saw every single one of the players come up, talk to him before the game from both sides. Everybody wanted to shake his hand. Kendrick Davis even got a hug from the president. So I want to be KD. Hey, maybe President Bush is the president of the Kendrick Davis family.
Well, he has absolutely inspired Kendrick Davis to get off to a phenomenal start here tonight, doing it in every way.
Coach, 12 points, 4 of 4 shooting, 2 assists. Yeah, just an outstanding start. And another steal by Davis. Davis with the 2-on-1, throws the lob.
Well, a great job of running the floor. Phelps beating the defense down. The freshman showing maturity beyond his years.
You know, I didn't think SMU could get off to a better start than they did against Northwestern, as you mentioned, the 16-0 start. But this is rivaling it right now. In the corner, Kasperzik forces up the three, and Davis pulls away the rebound.
Well, SMU's really doing a nice job of keeping pressure on the shooter. I said early in the keys to the game, they've got to keep good pressure on the three-point shooters, and they're doing it.
Todorovic, the freshman out of Serbia. And now a touch inside. And a throw through by Clark. Right at the hole. Phelps has the last 4 for the Mustangs.
Well, what an impressive freshman he is. He's so strong physically. He's got great speed, good hops. His vertical jump is terrific. That's why he was Mr. Basketball in the state of Texas. That was a terrific recruiting pickup by Tim Jankovic and his staff.
Nick Caldwell sinks the defense a little bit, gives it out to Gordon, who knocks down a 3. That's only his second make this season.
Yeah, that's the youngster transferred into the Southeastern program from Kansas State University.
But Davis knocks it right back in the face of the Lions.
Well, the Kendrick Davis show continues. Just awesome. 15 points already.
Pretty ridiculous start for SMU, leading 33-8 as Clark pulls away the miss. Davis looking for more. Kendrick Davis staying on the dribble and fouled on the floor and goes to the line for the 1-on-1. lots of Kendrick Davis early on in this game. His hands have been really in the pot.
Yeah, he's got quick hands, quick feet, but most of all, he's got great court awareness. Look at that pass up the floor to the freshman, led him just perfectly. Nice finish by Phelps. Terrific pass by Kendrick Davis.
Davis' first couple games this season just didn't look like he was playing up to his capability, but his last two have just been marvelous.
That's a rarity. He's hitting 95% of his free throws on the season.
Exactly. So take a picture. He is human.
Good way to put it, partner.
Keon Clairgeau back in. They really could use his offense, even playing with 2 fouls. And Clairgeau gets a second chance at it, but can't make it go. Davis crossing over, and a foul called on JC, clearing some space for the Davis drive.
That was a nice defensive rebound by Stefan Todorovic. He just did a nice job going up in traffic.
Isaiah JC picking up his second. See Emmanuel Bandamel, third leading scorer on the team last season, coming back in. He's averaging near 12 points a game over the first 3.
And Bandamel out of Quebec, Canada, by way of Hill College down in Hillsboro, Texas. What a talent he has become for the Mustangs.
Little break for JC and Davis. Get a chance to see how this team does without their lead point guard and center on the floor.
Yeah, Nuttall back on the floor now. He played against this Southeastern team quite often when he was at Sam Houston.
He's the Southland Player of the Year. This is a foul on the floor on SMU for a hold. They'll give it to Zach Nuttall.